And you do need your inside lights to see your rear view.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, we be back. We be back. We be tricking. We be drilling. We be drilling. Okay. Well, that's enough of that.
Oh, we started. Okay.
Yeah, we're back. We're here.
I'm sorry, that always...
She's like playing the game even. Did you think we were just gonna play and not?
I thought it was just like a test run or something. I didn't know what was happening.
It's fine. Alright. And handling is shaky, I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like way more gridlocked than you expected to be.
Everything about it's way weirder than I thought.
Yep.
Just gonna go off the road real quick.
Oh.
Oh,
Gonna die.
Satan, please.
It's time to die. And
Satan, please.
Alright, so what about customer number 4?
Okay, yeah. Customer number 4 was the most confusing one to me because it wasn't that what she did was stupid, it was I just didn't understand why she did it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was also kind of stupid, but she was halfway through signing the paper, and I was like, yeah, so you also get like coupons in the mail and stuff. And then the second I said coupons in the mail, she looks up at me disgusted.
Really?
And she's like, oh, no thank you then. And I was like...
Really?
I was like, what? I've never seen someone turned off at the idea of, like...
discounts.
Good deals just for signing up.
I mean, maybe she's annoyed by getting stuff in the mail, but that's not...
Like, junk mail bothers me, like, giving out information for junk mail. Was she like,
She was like an old woman.
Oh, yeah. Old ladies, like, old ladies firmly believe, like, you know what, old people firmly believe, like, giving out their information, like their email or their mail.
They're gonna, like, their identity's gonna get stolen and, like, bad things are gonna happen.
And, like, all their money's gonna disappear and they're gonna receive 100 letters a day. And they're like, nope, what are you gonna do with it? I always like that. Like, when I take information for, like, a special order or for, like, a reservation or something, and I'm like, okay, well, I just need your information, and they're like, what are you gonna do with it? I'm like, I'm gonna pull you up and you come in next time, asshole. Like,
right?
Yeah, right.
That's like, at the frame shop, we have to take people's address so that if we can't get a hold of them to tell them that their art is ready,
a candle and a bell
to them. And, people were always like, why do you need my address? And I'm like, just in case, like... In case we need to get a hold of you.
I'm gonna break into your house and rape your dog in the butt, like.
Oh, but no, I've super thought before. Like, I know what people spend money on artwork. I could rob a rich person. I know their address.
Oh yeah, right.
It would be so easy. Not that I'm going to, but just the opportunity is available.
I mean, you might as well.
Do you guys think we need to buy something to light the candle with?
I think so.
Grab it.
No, I want to buy it.
And then play $50 worth of scratchy tickets.
I was gonna do maybe like 10 or 15, but
I'd say 15. I ride the third time's the charm thing.
I am gonna look at the pharmacy though. I'm wondering if our sanity starts at like a random level, stress level.
It seems like it does. Fair. Okay. So don't even worry about it yet.
I'm good. Yeah, it's all good.
Right on.
In the neighborhood.
In the hood.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because there was another time when I was working at the record store that I had this guy that, like, blew my mind.
Yeah.
Because, he had picked out a CD, and he brought it to me, and he, like, pointed at the price tag, which said $12.99. Mm-hmm. And he was like, does this mean it's $12.99? And I was like, okay, that's a question.
Does this $12.99 sticker mean that this CD is $12.99?
And I was like, sure, I'll humor him. And I'm like, yeah, that does mean that CD is $12.99. And he's like, so if you're ringing in, it'll be $12.99. I'm like, yep, $12.99 plus tax. And he was like, okay. And then I rung the CD in. He was pulling out his money, and like, per the usual, as people used to ask me to do, they would be like, can you open that CD for me? Because sometimes opening CDs is a hassle for certain people. And I'm like, yeah. And we would just crack them bitches open with razor blades super fast, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you should check out your map real quick.
Yeah. Nope, I hit a button.
Well, you are going to drive. Take your map down.
I was gonna say, do not drive with the map in front of your face.
And he had asked me while he was pulling his stuff out, and I was like, yeah, I could do that. And I just started cracking the CD open, because we had already agreed that the CD was $12.99 plus tax, and like I was opening the CD for him, and then he handed me like he went to hand me like $13 even, and I was like unwrapping his CD and and like peeling the annoying sticker off. And I was like, so that'll be like 13 whatever, you know, tax to $12.99 is.
Yeah.
So like not even $1 more probably than what $12.99 was.
Yeah.
And I told him the amount, and he fucking lost it. Like, he just looked at me for a moment, and he was like, I thought we had agreed that it was $12.99. And I was like, yeah, $12.99.
Well, that's unfortunate. User must die, huh?
And I was like, $12.99 plus tax? Like, anywhere that you buy anything?
Ever?
Except I didn't say that right away. I was just like, yeah, $12.99 plus tax. Babies are hard to not kill in this game. And
what a sentence.
And I was like, and so I told him the amount, and he was like, are you serious? I thought it was $12.99. And I was like, yeah, $12.99 plus tax. And he was like, plus tax? And I was like,
really?
Never.
And I was like, yeah, how old are you, dude? Like,
everything is
Have you
plus
never
tax.
bought anything before?
I was like, weren't you around when they started tax? Like,
right?
And so I clearly didn't say that. I was just like, yeah, plus tax. Like, the tag is just the value, and then plus tax. And he was like, you're running a scam. And I was like, no, you pay tax everywhere. Like, everything.
It's like sales tax is a thing. It has been for a while.
Like, if you buy this anywhere else, you're gonna pay tax. And he was like, you guys are running a scam. And he left without buying the CD that I opened for him.
That's
really
idiotic.
Yeah.
I hate it when.
And like as he was leaving, I was like,
not money.
And like I was still trying to be like fair to him. I was like, no, sir, like anywhere you go, you're gonna pay tax. Like tax is a thing. Like, and like I was trying really hard to not be like, you know, tax you pay on everything, you dumb fuck. Like,
right.
Am I the only one for some reason is like envisioning us just like bullshitting while actually driving like on a road trip?
I wasn't.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Nice.
Let's find a book. Is that all we need now?
Yeah.
But okay, so
I went easy mode on Audrey.
Since we're still talking dumb customer stories.
Because you got a bell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I have one more, and it's just something that happened
I
earlier
forgot about
today.
the scratch tickets. Continue.
Something that happened today, and a guy comes in and he goes to our copy department, and he gives them a jump drive, and he's like, "Can you print some pictures for me?" Normal stuff, right?
Yeah.
And we're like,
tons of dicks, right?
And we're like, "Yeah, dude, close." We're like, "Yeah, dude, totally." We open the file, and it's just his selfies from like his smartphone.
Oh, it is not.
It is. It's all like a bunch of smartphone selfies, and he's like, "Yeah, can I get that on like 11 by 17 photo paper?" And I was like, "What?
No.
You just want all of your phone selfies printed on like poster quality size and paper?"
Yeah, because that would be, like, not a cheap print either.
No, it wouldn't be. And we were like...
I've bought art prints like that because, you know, art school.
And we were like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, duh." And so he pays for his prints and leaves, and he's like, "I'll be back to pick it up later." And we're like...
Alright, buy a soda, buy a soda.
No, my health is good.
Buy a soda, it's $1.
No.
God, I want a soda right now.
You're trash.
You're
Go
trash.
back in there and get the soda.
No.
Just go buy booze and get Franklin Pierce drunk.
This is what happens when
Franklin Pierce drunk?
Franklin Pierce drunk.
This is what happens when we let Audrey take controls.
What I play reasonably?
She's like, "I need to be thrifty with my virtual currency."
She carries around odd amounts of cash like a weirdo.
Yeah, but no, we need to just buy booze and get Franklin Pierce wasted and drive drunk.
Who's Franklin Pierce?
Franklin
Don't
Pierce.
act like you don't know who Franklin Pierce is, you moron. Don't
No.
you act. Don't you act. You already know.
Yeah, but I want the people to hear the story. It's a segue. Gosh darn it.
I know, but you don't have to be fake on the internet.
Girls! Like, relax,
You know
fuck.
what? You don't tell the story till I'm done painting my big nail.
Until what?
Okay, I'm done painting my nails now. You can tell your story.
Oh, okay, I get it. I just misheard what you said.
So where are we?
I want to go to Koreatown.
So,
Okay.
Franklin
I say we
Pierce-
beeline for Dead End Road, cause...
I mean, I'm going this way because it'll get me gas at a more reasonable rate.
Okay.
So Franklin Pierce was one of our presidents in the 1800s.
As some people should know, and if you don't, what are you doing? Like,
Look,
what are you
I don't
doing?
know all the presidents.
I don't either offhand, to
That
be
would be
fair.
You knew though. You knew, fool.
Anyway,
You should have your inside lights on so that you could see your rear view.
I didn't actually realize that those weren't on.
And he was elected for 2 reasons. Reason 1 being... Oh god, the music is getting really silly now.
I want it to go away.
Top button.
I know, it's just on.
Yeah, the radio won't shut off once the devil fucks with it. He's like, let me see the aux cord, bruh.
It's just on.
Give me that
See
cord.
the aux cord, bro.
And he's like, and you're like, you better not play any whack shit. And then he plays this, and it's whack shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
So he was elected for 2 reasons.
Ah.
Reason 1, user must die. No.
Yeah.
Reason 1 being that the Republican Party, which technically wasn't formed at the time, didn't have a nominee. So he was running unopposed. Second reason, people chose him as their elect because they thought he was a war hero. Now, that was a head.
Yeah.
Franklin Pierce was not a war hero. In fact, he was quite the opposite. I didn't like how one of them rolled like in a different...
you lazy-eyed, like,
Right?
vision.
That was creepy. I didn't like that. In fact,
You could say that vision really gave us a spook. Subscribe.
Subscribe to both channels, mine and his.
And
Yes.
all 3.
And all three, yeah.
All 3.
Anyway, in fact, he was quite the opposite. He actually got out of something because he was an idiot. So he was riding his horse into battle, right? He was. He was hitting the dead end road on his horse.
Hit that dark alley.
Gonna go into a dark alley, guys.
They're gonna siphon
need the
your gas.
cash.
They're gonna siphon your
Search
gas.
alley.
We're gonna find out.
Car was damaged. It was vandalized.
Whatever.
That's fine. We'll check out the mechanic while we're here.
Yeah, with our not money. We don't have that much money.
So he was riding a horse into a battle. Franklin Pierce was.
Yeah.
Why are you going to the
I
pawn
just
shop?
want to see what's there.
We have
dead
everything.
bill.
Go to the mechanic,
I
you
just
freak.
wanted to see what was there.
You hoarder.
I just wanted to know.
She just wanted to know. It's okay.
You hoarder.
Leave me alone.
We are at 52% damage and 25% fuel. So definitely buy fuel, and we're still like 50%.
Oh, we can buy
in.
fuel at the mechanics?
Yeah, that's where you buy the fuel.
I've been looking for gas stations this whole time.
We can't afford that.
To fill the tank.
Well, yeah. Not enough cash.
You won't even give us a little bit of gas?
No, it's either fill it up or fuck off.
I'm
Scratchy
gonna run out
lottery.
I guess
we
so.
like don't have a choice.
We're gonna scratch tickets, and it's ride or die now.
It is ride or die.
Where
Scratch
was
or
I
die.
in my Franklin Pierce story?
He was
Riding a horse in a
yeah,
battle.
the part with
Yeah.
the cannon.
He was riding a horse in a battle, and a cannon fires, and it spooks his horse. Now,
Run out of money.
the first thing he does is he grabs his chest and he falls over. Most people, when they hear this story, are like, oh shit, he got shot, he's a war hero. False. In fact, you know the little wooden knob that you hold onto on a saddle?
Yeah.
When the horse got spooked, he got bucked up and upon landing, busted his ball sack on that wooden knob.
Oh shit.
And fell off of his horse. So, to recap, Franklin Pierce was elected.
Oh no.
Well,
Yeah, fuck it, we're already
Buy
here.
the soda.
I'm going to.
Nice. Franklin Pierce,
So we
not a
need
war
guys.
hero, and he was running unopposed. And on the way to his inauguration ceremony, this is where it gets really fun, kids.
Yeah.
He was riding in a train with his son, their beloved son. They loved their son more than like anything else in the world. His son and his wife were in the train with him. Now, barring an unforeseen accident, the train gets derailed and rolls off the side of a cliff. Fun stuff. Even more fun is that it lands in a way that a tree comes through the window on the side of the train and decapitates their son and
No.
places that head directly in the lap
That's just the worst.
of his wife. His wife...
It's murder music.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I'd write a song about it and murder to it.
Yeah.
In that order.
Sometimes
Yeah.
these load screens are like longer than I want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Half gas.
Where
We're
am
safe.
I?
Where are we?
Courier Town.
Courtier Town? Oh my god, you took us down. Fuck.
Just hit Crow Road. It's the straightest
Yeah, it's fine.
shot.
It's fine.
But
I don't have any money though.
we
so
are
that's a problem.
way lower than half a tank.
No, we had a quarter of a tank.
We were at half a tank when I said it. The animation showed me half a tank.
Yeah, it defaults to half a tank until the car starts.
Lame.
Yeah.
That's tricky
Yeah, the
business.
mechanic told us a quarter of a tank.
Yeah, we're screwed, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna run out of gas again.
I know.
And we have no way of, like, getting payment.
This is a short distance, actually. Maybe there's gonna be another dark alley.
That's kind of what I was hoping.
Yeah. Franklin Pierce's wife is never seen again. She goes home, back to their hometown.
After her son gets decapitated.
After her son gets
There's
just
his
like
head.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
And continues to write letters to her dead son until the day she dies. And reads them aloud to him. Franklin Pierce.
Nope, that hitchhiker's gonna murder me.
Flick your lights, flick your lights, flick your inside lights.
Wow, that worked.
Nice!
I had that idea earlier, but I didn't know if it would work.
I almost didn't remember the button for that.
Well,
so,
good job. That
Turn your headlights back on, yeah.
Franklin Pierce goes on to do his presidency. Look, man, it looks like we're crawling out of a womb.
Yeah,
all right?
no,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right,
what I was gonna
you're
say.
right.
Franklin Pierce goes
It's
on
just
to
a
continue
callback
his
joke. You're a comic
presidency.
genius.
Yeah. And he doesn't do his job super well,
Yeah.
like at all.
I mean, after his
Because-
son gets decapitated and his wife leaves him.
He becomes so horribly traumatized in the 1800s, may I add, at a point where men were not allowed to talk about their feelings, so their solution was booze. He spent the entirety of his
I'm
presidency
gonna run out of gas.
drunk off
We're
of
almost
his
there.
ass.
We're like right there.
Yeah. Drunk off of his ass.
Dark alley, dark
and
alley, dark
he would
alley.
disappear
Hey,
for
we're there.
months.
What the fuck?
Yeah. No, are you seeing this, Anthony?
They're fucking with us.
Yeah, this has to be devil shit.
No, I'm just gonna run out of gas.
What the fuck? We were there.
I was there.
They just
I'm
played
gonna
us.
call BS on
They
this.
just fucking played us like a fiddle.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna run a long episode
That's
we're
BS.
talking finale. Do you want to play again, or can I take it? My bear.
Can I play one more?
That's gonna be the last one.
Oh, cause you played more than one.
Wanna trade towns?
Sure.
Yes.
Here we
all
go.
trade
Yes.
towns?
Yes, we
Can I
can.
be included?
It could be a group play.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da-da-da. Okay.
Franklin Pierce spends the entirety of his presidency. I really want to finish my story.
Yeah,
I'm
finish your
sorry.
story.
Drunk off of his ass, and he would disappear for weeks or months at a time. So much so
Just
that
the
point.
president disappears.
Yeah, he would just disappear for months at a time, and his legislature actually had to keep a detailed map of all of his favorite whorehouses because they would search every single one until they found him. Because every time he would end up fraternizing with prostitutes. So they would find him in brothels, passed out in some hookers' boobalas.
Booba does.
Yes.
And them shelf nubs.
And the president after him was not much better. James Buchanan. Again, the Republican Party had no nominees, so the Democrats were like, fuck, we really screwed up with Pierce. We need someone who
We'll
looks
do better.
like a confident figure. And that's a key word, because Franklin Pierce James Buchanan was not a confident figure at all. And the flickering makes me really nervous for some
Right.
Yeah, that one's not fun.
I'm not fine with that.
James Buchanan looked like a strong figure and was not in the slightest. This was around the time of the Civil War.
See ya, dude.
And during his presidency, his legislature would send him out on a lot of foreign affairs, traveling, you know. And it wasn't because they thought he was good at foreign affairs. It was because they wanted him as far away from any piece of, legal law writing, anything that has to do with actually being the president. They wanted him as far away from it as possible.
So they just send him out on
He was a puppet.
Yeah, because he was
mission.
wholly incompetent, incredibly incompetent. So much so that once the Civil War started and the South started marching on the North...
Yeah, the game fucked you, dude.
It super did.
Once the South started marching on the North, and started hitting military compounds to try and steal weapons from them, he could have done one or two smart things, and those two things are simply...
Oh, look at that Evil Dead reference right there.
Clawtuber. Ah, sweet. Yeah, good.
Buy
Also...
that. How much is the math book?
$7.
Should buy that one.
And matches for the candle. Where was I? South marching on the North.
Yeah.
They would march up to military compounds and demand guns. Now, James Buchanan could have told them, hey, shoot anyone who's trying to steal your guns on site, no questions asked, right?
Yes.
Or he could have been like, just move farther north and take the guns with you, that way they can't get them.
Leave now. Leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did neither of those things. In fact, James Buchanan threw a dinner party.
Okay.
Finished his glass of wine. Went crying up to his room and was not seen for the rest of his presidency.
What?
Yeah. And this is why these two people go down in history as two of the worst presidents ever. Because one was a gigantic pussy who couldn't handle couldn't handle what was happening and locked himself in his room like a teenage girl. And the other one, granted, for the reason of losing his son, was an absolute drunk. And this was at a time when everyone was drunk and everyone was still like, man, you need to slow down.
Just two of the worst presidents, like, back to back, because the Republican Party didn't have anything to offer.
And then Abraham Lincoln was elected, so...
Like, a lot of our early presidents were drunks.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't that much social stigma about it.
Throughout
so.
exactly, because there wasn't any way else to cope with what was happening. So
yeah, if we hit mechanics, just fuel up.
Yeah, every time.
Let's not play games here. Do we want to trade now?
Let's literally play games.
Oh yeah, we were trading on towns. I guess we'll just go left to right.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Alright.
Unless you want to focus more on your storytelling, then we can pass to Audrey until you're done.
Well, I mean, I only have one more bit about my history lesson, and this one's about our good old George Washington.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The man with another alcohol problem.
This is my favorite thing. The thing you're about to say is my favorite thing.
Fun fact about George Washington: 7 out of every 10 documents, 70% of the documents that we recover from George Washington are about either him writing to his wife about barbecue, him perfecting his barbecue recipe, or saying like, "God damn, this barbecue I just tried is delicious."
I love the fact that he just talked about barbecue all the time.
All the goddamn time.
That's so great.
And to be fair, should I go to North Hollows? I'm gonna hit North Hollows.
Sure.
Okay.
And to be fair, his teeth were fucked up. So he needed soft, tasty meat that he could tear easily and not taste like garbage, right?
Yeah.
So of course barbecue was interesting to him. It had a bunch of unique spices that were new to the region at the time, at least to him, because the native Mexicans brought it up from the south.
Yeah.
And he was like, holy fucking shit, this is amazing. I can tear it with my shitty, awful teeth. And it tastes great. Anyway, I hit the guardrail. Did you just
crash us into the guardrail? Man. I think it's my turn.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we're just gonna run like the world's longest episode of Dead End Road. Fuck it.
So think about this. 70% of his documents were barbecue related.
I like that you think of presidents, you just think people that are official like 100% of the time and 100% of their dealings, and 70% of George Washington is just barbecue.
Like, I would not be surprised if some of them just had like barbecue sauce stains on on some of the documents.
Man, that'd be the best.
But 70% of his documents about barbecue. That means the other 30% were a mixture of letters to his wife, official presidential legislation, or something else.
And you know that, like, the thing about his teeth, like, his dentures being wooden is, like, false, right?
Yeah, he just had fucked up teeth.
Yeah, no, he had dentures, but they weren't made of wood. This is what they look like.
fuck that.
I think I've actually seen them in a museum somewhere.
You have, then.
Now that you bring up a picture of it.
Mount Vernon?
Yeah. I've been there. My uncle lives near D.C., so I've been there before.
You have seen Washington's teeth?
I've seen Washington's
Yeah, that's what they look
He
like.
chewed a lot of barbecue
I was just
with
about
those
to say,
teeth.
now I know that he just ate
I love it if
barbecue
you
with
looked
them.
in there, there's just a little piece of pork, and you're just like, hey, George, you got a little something. You got a little something
Yeah.
right there.
Man, that's kind of gross, man.
Yeah, it's a little nasty.
He had some crazy big teeth, too. And then, like, some crazy small ones to complement them. How crazy. Huh.
I just love that George Washington was like all about barbecue.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my
We're looking
fun
for
little-
BBC, he was looking for BBQ. Separate walks of life, separate walks of life.
Those are my fun little history lessons for the day.
Yay!
Yeah.
I mean, I have one more about, like, a native Mexican tribe that had problem, like, governing themselves. I don't know if you want me to tell that, too.
No, we had a different history story that was about art.
Yeah, totally about, like, statues looking stupid as all
So
get out.
you know how like all of the ancient statues that we find, well, not like ancient, but like older statues that we find,
You
I
know,
mean, they're
like
thousands
David
of years old.
are like
so,
beautiful and majestic, like white marble, like, you know,
Beautiful,
classy,
amazing, get gas
plain,
first.
Natural, everything is super nice.
Yup.
They used to be painted.
They used to be painted garishly.
It's still weird the way you say that, but
Whatever.
I think it's garish, I don't know.
It's
It is. I
garish.
say words wrong. Okay, look.
I mean, the dictionary, like, the pronunciation thing says it's garish, but it, like, whatever. Who cares? Tomato.
What's upgrades?
Oh, yeah, upgrades are actually super useful because you can get, like, better fuel efficiency and stuff like that, but they're also super expensive.
Okay.
So that's something to consider.
I still want to look at them.
We're good on
Fair
it.
We're good,
Yeah,
we're good.
But yeah, ancient Greek and Roman statues were actually terrible pieces of gaudy garbage until the paint washed
Yeah,
off
like
of them
if you've
over
never
thousands
seen it
of
before,
years.
like look them up.
I'll go ahead and I'll put like this, like the bad one. I'll just put one here. It's
yeah,
fine.
That's good.
Wax candle, lighter,
And-
broken bell. Get them all.
And you guys thought you were just gonna watch a bunch of chuckle fucks play spooky games.
Chuckle fucks.
In fact, you got really
You got schooled.
yeah, in a way that's hopefully a little more fun than on this day this happened.
Learning's really fun if you don't have like a terrible teacher and homework.
Agreed. But no, I guess I might as well tell the story about the native Mexican tribe, because this one is actually really funny to me.
So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna split this recording into two right here, but we won't actually stop the recording.
That's a good idea.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada zim zam, bam! See you in the next episode.